For every tear, triumph, and everything in between, we're here. With more than 35 pediatric subspecialties, East Tennessee Children's Hospital is here every time it matters most.
All right, thanks for checking in with your lunchtime weather update. Sure hope you're having a great day. If you have not seen the forecast at all today for the rest of the day today into the upcoming weekend, well, guess what? You came to the right place. Look at these temperatures today, tomorrow, and Sunday. We're going to be hovering right around average. Our average high for this time of year is 84, so perfect there. Low temperatures will be in the 50s to some pockets of low 60s. We're going to have abundant sunshine. And of course, we're going to be talking about that UT football forecast coming up here in just a second. This ridge of high pressure is going to start to slowly, gradually build its way on into the area. What does that mean? That means our temperature is going to come up. And it may hold strong. I've got more information for you on this forecast. Of course, if you just want quick weather updates, you can always check in online and check in with social media. That's going to be where you're going to find your quickest weather updates. Of course, 1 minute with Wetcher that we do one time per day. 1 o'clock here, as I should say, as the kids head home from school, we're going to be right around 83. The start of the evening rush hour will be right around 83 degrees. And our goal today is going to be average in the low to mid 80s. Our future cast from here on out, look at this. Abundant sunshine, maybe a couple of fair weather cumulus clouds, but we've got some drier air that set up shop and worked its way on in. So less cloud coverage today than what we saw yesterday, and we stay rain-free today, although there is a couple of showers possible over into the mountains of North Carolina. Forecast highs, right where we should be for this time of the year. North of Interstate 40, low to mid 80s. South of Interstate 40, mid to a few pockets of upper 80s. Evening rush hour, we're right around 82, 74 by 8, and by 10 o'clock, it's going to be a nice night for a Friday night fire pit. And a perfect Saturday for a football game. The UT football game, that is. Sorry for you Georgia fans out there. Listen, we live in East Tennessee. You got to understand that, right? Here's that Saturday forecast. We start off in the 50s. By noon, we're going to be in the mid-70s. Kickoff, we're at 84. And by the end of the game, right around 81 degrees. It is going to be a toasty football game. Get out in the direct sunlight, and you're going to feel that. I'll show you the big picture. A ridge moves its way on in, but on the outskirts of the ridge, we've got a little disturbance that's going to be heading our way right there as we go from Saturday through Sunday. What does that mean? That translates into more bark than bite. I mean, just a few more clouds that are going to be entering the area throughout the day on Sunday. There's Sunday morning, partly cloudy skies. Most of it's going to be early in the morning. Then we should clear on out throughout the day. Can't rule out maybe a straight light shower. I've added about a 10% chance of rain on your Sunday forecast. Other than that, Wednesday, Thursday, there are some caveats to that forecast. Right now, we're going to keep it at 20% to give you an idea of what could happen. One model has a little bit of rain. Another model doesn't have much rain. I just want you to have an idea that we could potentially see some moisture move its way in from the south and southeast. We're going to see a little bit of rain over into the Carolinas, but not a lot. General idea is we continue to stay on the drier side, average to slightly below average when it comes to rainfall for the next 2 weeks. Here's your all-important 7-day forecast. Sunday, again, we're at 85, 88 as that ridge starts to build in. Monday, Tuesday, we're in the upper 80s, back to the seasonal averages, or slightly above anyways, Wednesday, Thursday. But either way you look at it, we are looking at some fairly average weather. However, Climate Prediction Center is predicting above average temperatures from the 18th to the 22nd and maybe the 20th through the 26th. That would take us 2 weeks out. So there is the potential for some I can't say necessarily much hotter weather, just above average. And again, our average high for this time of year is 84 degrees. I sure hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in with your lunchtime weather update. Always check in on all East Tennessee weather platforms. Scan that QR code or just log onto your app store and search East Tennessee Weather. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. You know, we had a couple of thunderstorms yesterday. You never want to be caught off guard. Your first sign with the East Tennessee Weather app that storms may be approaching is lightning. You'll get lightning notifications when it's within 15 miles of your current location. Have a great day.